You are watching Soap Opera Daily, your number one source for the bold and the beautiful updates. Hey B&B fans, the weeks of May 26 to June 6 will see Liam facing a massive life decision. Sheila is creating more chaos. Steffy and Ridge are facing some Luna danger. Also, the stage is set for 2, possibly 3 exits in the upcoming weeks. Now, before we spill all the spoiler tea, make sure you subscribe, and hit that notification bell right here on Soap Opera Daily so you don't miss your bold scoop. We know we're running just a little behind, but don't worry, we're back and things are getting wild in Los Angeles. So let's rewind a bit and catch up on what kicked off this Monday and Tuesday. On the first day of the week, on 26 May, Carter Walton made a big romantic move toward Hope Logan. He was still on cloud 9 after getting back together with her, and he clearly wasn't wasting any time. It looked like he either wanted her to move in or maybe even popped the question. And let's not forget, Carter had a history here. He'd been engaged 3 times already, first to Maya Avant, then to Zoe Buckingham, and later to Paris Buckingham. None of those weddings ever happened, so there was definitely some baggage. Over in bromance land, Finn had a heart-to-heart with Liam. He asked Liam to stop hiding his illness and finally be honest. These two were really starting to connect, and honestly, it was kind of nice to see. Later, Liam visited Steffy at the Cliff House. She was emotional and serious. She wanted him to go ahead with the treatment, not just for himself, but for their daughter Kelly and for Beth too. On Tuesday, we saw the Liam and Finn bromance grow even stronger. Finn showed up with genuine support. Liam finally let his guard down a little more. In the meantime, Hope gave Carter an answer to his big question. Carter was clearly looking for something serious, and after everything Hope said about him mishearing, about how he misunderstood, Carter wasn't backing off. Now, look, I'll be honest, it really felt like Hope was either lying to herself or just straight up lying to Carter. Because deep down, she still wants Liam, but she's also convinced he won't survive this brain cancer diagnosis. So maybe she's trying to move on, or at least pretend she is. Back at the Forrester mansion, Ridge and Brooke were trying to figure out why Steffy seemed genuinely happy for Hope. That alone raised eyebrows. But here's the thing. Taylor knows the truth. She knows Liam is dying. So far, only a few people know what's really going on. Carter knows, Hope knows, Taylor knows. But once this gets out, it will be explosive. And now on Wednesday, ladies, we will get to see Luna Nozawa sending a naughty text to Will Spencer. Despite Grandma Sheila warning her not to do it, Luna went ahead anyway. The message may have been something bold or even a flirty photo. Either way, Luna was still trying to get Will's attention. Things got even messier when Electra Forrester found out. She saw the message and went straight into battle mode. What followed was a full-blown fight between Luna and Electra. This wasn't just a quick argument. It looked like something bigger was brewing. And now the stage is set for a major exit tied to this very situation. We'll talk more about that in just a bit. Then on Thursday, May 29th, Brooke was in full party planning mode. She tried to get Ridge on board with throwing a celebration for Hope, but he didn't seem too sure about it. Honestly, I can't imagine Brooke throwing a welcome back to Forrester bash when Hope was part of stealing the company. But this party idea might actually be connected to Carter's big surprise. If he did propose, then maybe Brooke wants to celebrate the engagement. Still, something about it fell off. Hope might have felt pressured to say yes, especially after going on and on about how no one has ever made her feel like this. Sound familiar? Yep. She said the same thing to Thomas not that long ago. Back at the Forrester Creations office, Brooke and Ridge looked happy. They were even holding hands and smiling, but don't get too excited. Brooke's heart is about to break, and this moment sets up the big return of Nick Marone. Meanwhile, Katie Logan sat down with Will and gave him some motherly advice. Will opened up about his girl problems, and Katie told him to take it slow and not rush into anything. As for the Luna and Electra mess, it wasn't over. They went at it again, and this time, Sheila had to step in. With this much drama, we are now looking at not 1, but possibly 2 major exits coming up. And at the end of this week on Friday, May 30th, a spoiler photo showed Deacon Sharp and Sheila sitting together on their sofa, both looking tense. Seemed like Deacon may have walked in right as Luna and Electra's fight broke out at his restaurant. That would make it clear Sheila hasn't exactly been honest about staying away from Luna like she told him. Now, Sheila is trying to convince Luna to leave Los Angeles before she gets into even more trouble. She doesn't want Luna to follow in her footsteps and end up in prison. Luna may not want to leave, though. Sheila is in LA, so is Finn. Even though Finn has already told her he doesn't want her in his life, she might still be holding on. But in real life, Lisa Yamada is filming a new Amazon Prime series called LA, a Legally Blonde prequel, so Luna has to step away for now. But there's more to it. Luna might not be leaving by herself. She could ask Sheila to go with her for a little while, just to help her get settled somewhere else. And knowing how much Sheila cares about her, she might just agree. Sheila could tell Deacon she'll go help Luna and come back after. Whether that actually happens, we'll have to wait and see. So by the end of the week, Luna is leaving, Daphne's getting ready to go too, and Sheila might join them. That's two, maybe even three exits setting up right here. Now let's jump into the week of June 26, 2025. Luna finally makes her decision. Whether she stays or goes, one thing is clear, Sheila gave her a serious reality check. Luna wants Will as her boyfriend and still holds onto the idea of Finn being her dad, but none of that is going the way she hoped. Sheila tries to help before things get worse. She might even go with Luna for a while to help her settle somewhere else. Since Kimberlin Brown is on recurring, this could be a temporary exit for Sheila too, especially with Lisa Yamada filming her new series. Will spends time comforting Elektra after the fight. He wants to be supportive, but he is a Spencer man. Elsewhere in LA, Deacon is also struggling. He just found out about Hope and Carter, and he is not happy. Even hearing that Liam is dying might not change how he feels. Deacon still thinks Carter is the wrong choice, but if Hope tells him she is engaged and wants him to walk her down the aisle or help with the wedding, he might soften a little. Carter may have popped the question, and Hope may have said yes, but deep down, it feels like she said it more out of pressure than love. She gave him all the same sweet talk she once gave Thomas, so it all feels a little familiar. Meanwhile, Ridge is all over the place. He is giving Brooke just enough attention to keep her hanging on while still keeping his word to Taylor. Steffy's protective of Taylor, and if Ridge hurts her again, it is not going to go over well. And now there's a big shoot coming up in Italy. That trip could change everything. Taylor, Ridge, Nick, and Brooke are all part of it. And that's a wrap on all the drama from May 26th through June 6th. Breakups, brawls, possible proposals, and exits. We got it all. Luna's future is hanging by a thread. Hope's walking into a wedding she might not be ready for. And Ridge is playing with fire between Brooke and Taylor. If you loved all the exciting details, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another bolds and the beautiful update. Let us know in the comments, who do you think is leaving for good and who's going to regret their next move? Thanks for watching Soap Opera Daily. Until next time, stay bold, stay beautiful, and stay tuned for more chaos.